Welcome to the Poke Attic. Today we're going to be looking at Trainer Red, and if you don't know, that's the canon name of the first playable character from the original Pokemon games, such as Red, Blue, Green and Yellow, and Leaf Green and Fire Red. Trainer Red is also the main character featured in the original Pocket Monsters mangas from 1996, and then in 2013 he was featured in a 4-part series entitled Pokemon Origins, where the story followed Red across Kanto, collecting badges and defeating Team Rocket. Today we're going to look at how his team has changed from across the years, so get ready for some Pokemon nostalgia as we look into the original games. So, on November the 21st, 1999, Pokemon Gold and Silver were officially released, featuring brand new playable characters. Now, we don't actually see Red in the game until the very end. You have to collect all 8 badges from Johto, and then go to Kanto and collect all 8 badges from there, beat the Elite Four, and then Professor Oak will give you permission to visit the secret area, which is Mount Silver. His team will consist of a level 81 Pikachu, a level 73 Espeon, a level 75 Snorlax, but he also has a Venusaur, a Charizard and a Blastoise that are all level 77. His team is stacked. He's the strongest guy you can go against in the game, but this is where he features. Moving on to the next game, Pokemon Stadium 2. This game was released on the 14th of December in the year 2000, and you actually battle Red twice over 2 rounds in this game, so we battle him a bit more. In Pokemon Stadium 2, you actually battle all the gyms in Johto and Kanto again, including some battles with Team Rocket and the Elite Four, but once you've beaten all of the stages, the very last opponent is Red, and again you're going to battle him at Mount Silver. But you'll find in this game, his teams have changed drastically. So the Round 1 team features a Meganium, a Feraligatr, a Typhlosion, a Jolteon, a Caesar, and a Taurus. So a huge change. None of these Pokemon feature in Gold and Silver on Red's team, but obviously Meganium, Feraligatr and Typhlosion are all the starter Pokemon that you get in Gold and Silver. Round 2 we see a huge change, but we see 2 Pokemon that have continued from the Gold and Silver games. So, Red starts off with a Raikou, an Entei, a Suicune, a Dragonite, but we find that he continues with his Snorlax and Espeon, which also featured in Gold and Silver. So they made it, but the rest of the team are the new legendaries, and he's had a Dragonite thrown in just for good measure, but that's the teams that Red uses in Pokemon Stadium 2. 9 years pass until the next time Red features again in another Pokemon game. The Gold and Silver remakes, HeartGold and SoulSilver, were released on the 12th of September 2009 on the Nintendo DS. These games are enhanced remakes of the originals with better graphics and brand new in-game features. Battling Red, however, has the same criteria. You need to collect all 16 badges throughout Johto and Kanto again, speak to Professor Oak, and then he will give you access once again to Mount Silver. But there's a couple of changes this time round from the original game. In HeartGold and SoulSilver, Red no longer has an Espeon in his team. Espeon has been replaced with a Lapras, and this is actually the first time we see a Lapras feature in one of Red's teams. Also, another change is that the Pokemon are all much stronger than before. Pikachu, instead of being a level 81, is now level 88. Snorlax is 82 instead of 75. Venusaur, Charizard and Blastoise are all level 84 instead of level 77. And the level 73 Espeon has been replaced by a level 80 Lapras. On the 23rd of June 2012, Pokemon Black and White 2 were released. In this series we're introduced to a brand new feature never before seen in Pokemon games, which is the Pokemon World Tournament. It's a similar idea to Battle Tower that featured in previous games, but in this game mode you're able to battle against gym leaders that have all featured in previous regions such as Kanto and Johto and others. The higher tier goes, you'll reach the Champions Tournament, and this is where you'll see Red. In this game, Red features the same team as HeartGold and SoulSilver. Now, with this mode being Tournament/Battle Tower feature, all Pokemon are level 50. However, even though Red has 6 Pokemon to battle against, you will only face 3 of them. Now, this will be at random, so if you're going to battle Red, you have to have a team that's equipped to battle any 3 of his Pokemon. So when it comes to battling Red in these games, a little bit of a theme has started developing, and Pokemon Sun and Moon is no different to that theme at all. Sun and Moon were released on the 18th of November 2016, and again, once you've completed the game, so by defeating all the island challenges and becoming the champion, you'd then be able to access something called the Battle Tree. So the Battle Tree is another variant of Battle Towers or Battle Mazes or Battle Subways from previous games, and during the Battle Tree you'd have the option to come against special trainers. Now, special trainers would only be available when you go on a streak of 10 wins, and Redwood would be one of those special trainers that you could battle against. Again, just like in Black and White 2, you'll only face 3 of his Pokemon, so you'd need a good battle strategy and have to have a Pokemon team that would be able to battle against any of Red's Pokemon, as the 3 that you face would be totally at random, but that's how you would come across Red. And almost 1 year exactly later on, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were both released. It was actually just 1 day short of being a year on the 17th of November 2017. And when it comes to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the way that you battle Red is slightly different. Again, you have to complete the island challenges and become the champion of Alola. But when you first journey to the Battle Tree, you're actually approached by Red and by this time by Blue. This is one of the only times we see the rivals together, and Blue does all the talking since we know that Red is a man of very few words. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Red team consists of a level 74 Pikachu, a level 69 Lapras, a level 70 Charizard, a level 70 Venusaur, a level 70 Blastoise, and lastly a level 69 Snorlax. So again, the clear team that has changed in HeartGold and SoulSilver has remained throughout all generations so far in the Pokemon games. It's also worth noting, once you defeat Red at the Battle Tree, he will actually reward you with a full set of Kanto Mega Stones. So this will allow you to Mega Evolve the likes of Charizard, Venusaur or Blastoise. So if you're wanting to do that, this is the way that you're able to obtain those Mega Evolutions. So finally, this is the last time Red has appeared in one of the most recent games. Again, just under 1 year since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were released. On the 16th of November 2018, Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu were released on the Nintendo Switch. Red again appears at the end of this game. It's worth noting that if you didn't know, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are modern Switch remakes of the very original Pokemon Red and Blue games. In this game, you'll travel across Kanto once again, collecting badges and battling against the Elite Four at the Indigo Plateau. But in this game, not only do you have to defeat all the gym leaders and become the champion, you have to defeat 6 master trainers and have 6 Pokemon in your party to be able to battle Red. Once all this criteria has been met, Red will be waiting outside the Indigo Plateau. For the first time in years, we actually see some changes to Red's team. It's worth noting at this point all of his Pokemon are level 85 also. His team consists of a Pikachu, a Machamp, an Arcanine, a Lapras, a Snorlax, and lastly a Venusaur. But it's worth mentioning the Venusaur can actually Mega Evolve in this, so a nice little change there. So no more Charizard, no more Blastoise. This time we have a Machamp and an Arcanine replacing them two. So I'd be interested to know why you think that might be. Let me know in the comments section below. So now we've seen how Red's team has changed across the years. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon content. Lastly, I want to ask everyone in the comments section, with the brand new Sword and Shield DLCs coming very soon, do you think there's a chance we could see Red appear in these? I'm super interested in knowing what you guys think, so let me know. This has been Tom from the Poke Attic. I appreciate your time and I'll see you next time. Thank you.